Okay, so I have traced my 3 donuts with oil pastel, and now I'm going to draw a line that shows where the table is. So this is kind of upside down for you guys, but if you look, this is my line that shows that everything underneath here is the table. So this donut needs to be sitting on the table. It should not be up here in the sky or the air. This right here will be like the background wall or wallpaper or whatever it is that I want to color it. I'm also going to go in and add just a little bit of a shadow with my oil pastel. So when I paint with black watercolor paint, sometimes that can get really messy. So I'm going to go ahead and add my shadow with my oil pastel, and then my paint won't really mess up. So I'm just going along the bottom edge of my donut and right here, shadowing right here on the inside. And shadows can go lots of different directions. It just depends on the way the light is hitting. So I'm just having the light coming straight down and making my shadow here. So this already will look more three-dimensional. When I add those shadows, it makes the donuts look like they're popping out. Now, I can decide what I want my donuts to look like. I'm not going to color everything in, but if I want this to have kind of a pink frosting, I could go ahead and add some things like that. I could go ahead and add some little lines for sprinkles. But I'm not really going to color anything in. I'm just adding my outlines, things like that. So I could do that over the whole picture. Now what I want you to do is create a pattern that repeats up in the top and one in the bottom. It can be lines, shapes, whatever you would like to do, but you want to press down very hard with the oil pastel, okay, so that you have a thick line of oil pastel. It can be very simple, so I'm just doing like a yellow stripe, okay. This yellow line is repeating, okay, it's going in the same direction and it is repeating. So it could be as simple as that, or you might want to make it a little bit more detailed. It's up to you. Down in the bottom, I'm going to do a different repeating pattern. So I wouldn't want to do my diagonal lines again because then it would kind of blend in. So I want to do a different repeating pattern. So this to me is going to be sort of like a tablecloth. So, oh, excuse the interruption. Let me go turn off my walkie-talkie real quick. Okay, so just doing like a repeating line all the way across. When I get here, I kind of have to figure out, eyeball how it's going to go across the page. Go like that. Watch out for fingerprints. I'm already getting fingerprints on my paper. It's okay if you get a few on there. I'll try to pass out a wipe. But anyway, you can make this as detailed as you want. So I'm just going to add some little blue dots. And then I'll show you what this looks like when I'm done. Now we're not coloring today. We'll be painting next week.